What is up? It is me, Brian, with HappyThumbsGaming, and we are back with LEGO Star Wars The Complete Saga, Episode 5, Chapter 1. This is Hoth Battle Challenge. We're going to get all 10 of those blue mini kits, and we're going to do it in under the time allotted, as I do believe it's only 9 minutes in this one. We'll have to check once the timer starts, but hey, here we are in Episode 5, getting ready to jump into Chapter 1, Hoth Battle. I do want to remind you, we do have some quick links down below in the video description, and it is recommended that you have a TIE fighter for this, as you will not be able to complete the level otherwise. As soon as we start, we're going to actually hang a left, or a Louis as I like to say, and go ahead and open up the door with a TIE fighter. Once the door is open, we're going to switch to a vehicle that can do some towing. We're going to grab one of these here, bombs. Now this is pretty tricky, getting back and forth, a little weeble wobble, hope they all don't fall down. And we're going to take it all the way to the inn and smash that gray gate, which is going to give us access to a new area. Now before moving on, we're going to double back and grab that first mini kit we flew by. And then we're going to enter that cave in the back, which we get a nice little cutscene, which is wasting our precious time. But don't worry, we've got plenty. We're going to go ahead and get inside and just focus on the left area, as that is where the next blue mini kit is. As soon as you swoop it up, go ahead and turn around and let's bounce on out of here. Now, be careful, as that next step is a doozy. As you can see, even some of the best of us find the deepest crevasse of us. I don't know. Anyways, we're going to go back out and around to where the mission first started. And of course, there's all sorts of things going on. There's lots of little rock formations. There's lots of AT-STs. And we are going to have to try and avoid all of those because we need to take this bomb all the way to the end. Now, there's some of these, what are they, probe droids, I think is what they're called. The little black guys that hang on to our bombs. Those guys are going to be in your way trying to stop you. But get a bomb all the way to the end and drop it down in and grab that mini kit right to the left before going on. Now, the good news is you can turn around and go back if you need to. Once we get to the next area, there is a couple of tasks that need to be done. We've got some little guys, some little AT-STs flying around. We also have a couple of AT-ATs. Now, the AT-ATs need you to spin around and grapple all the way until they fall down, and then you need to grab them and slam a bomb on them. That's right. As you can see, we took out the first one, and we switched to a TIE fighter to get into the TIE door, and as soon as we get in, there's a kid on the left-hand side. So swoop that up, and I definitely recommend taking out all of the baddies and all of the rocks right here in this area, as we do need to grab another bomb and take it on a long journey. This one is a tough one, and if it takes you 3 or 4 times to get it, don't feel bad. I actually had to replay this video a gajillion times trying to get this did correctly, so it is tough. Now, as we get into this little cave here, we do find a mini kit on the far right. I do want to recommend pumping the brakes, going slow through here. Do not try to fly by these guys quickly. Slow down and take them out. That's the most important thing, as you have the best chance of keeping that bomb alive if you do. Now, that AT-AT is going to try to shoot this bomb out of the way too, and it is likely he's going to take that out, and you might have to go back and grab it. But the goal, as you can see, is to actually get it all the way to that white wall and smash it. I guess it's kind of a whitish gray wall. Smash it with the bomb, grab that mini kit, and then get on out of there. That's what we're doing now, doubling back. And again, if you need to, there should be plenty of time to grab another bomb from right there and take it all the way back in. But I do recommend taking out all the baddies, because it just makes the trip a little bit easier. Now, next up, we've got another AT-AT, and as you probably noticed, as we're spinning around taking him down, there is a pile of rocks on the front right side there, and there is a blue mini kit inside. I recommend, just because we have a time factor here, trying to double up, trying to get that AT-AT knockdown, and trying to shoot those rocks at the same time, because doing them separately might take a little bit of those precious seconds away. Now, we've officially got rid of both AT-ATs, and it has removed one of the barriers preventing us from keeping on with the keeping on. Now we've grabbed that mini kit, grabbed another bomb, and dropped it right on that wall, giving us access to go even further. But unfortunately, we don't have quite enough yet. I don't think we do. I think we need one more. Yeah, we need one more. You can see the big gray wall in the back after that whole mess of AT-STs. But before going to that wall, we got to drop down onto the right-hand side and grab this bluesy. That's right, there's a blue mini kit chilling in that back right corner. We're going to need to swoop it up. I do recommend taking out all of the remaining baddies. And although some of them may respawn as you go back and grab another one of those bombs, it is good to know that most of them will be did. All right, here we go. We've got another bomb. We are out of here. It's a little bit of a... yeah, we got to be a mover and a shaker here. We got to get by that barrier and all the way to the top. Booyakashow. Oh, whoops. Whoopsie. All right, we've got 8 of the 10. We're going to go ahead and make our way out of this area, and it's going to take us to a kind of the final battle for this level. If you remember, all these probe droids come down the hill here, and as soon as we begin, we actually have some rubbish on the right, and as soon as we take that out, booyakashow, number 9 is just chilling there. Now, as we continue, you can actually go right or left, but for the sake of this video, we decided to go right. And that next pile of rocks, we do find a power orb, which is going to keep us from being taken down. And makes us a little stronger too, but that's not important. Right beyond that is another pile of rocks, and you take those all down, and guess what? That 10th and final Minikit is there. Finally. All right, so that is it. We've got the challenge complete. And look at that, we've got 48 million and some change. I wonder if we're going to hit 50 million before we get to the end of our challenges. Interesting. Quite a head scratcher if you do say so. Look at that. That's going to wrap it up, though, for LEGO Star Wars, The Complete Saga, Episode 5, Chapter 1, Hoth Battle Challenge. Hopefully you guys found this video helpful, maybe a wee bit entertaining. Don't forget to hit that like button if you did. Of course, hit that subscribe and ring that bell as well. For me, that's going to do it. As always, until next time,